Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Anton. So we're back with another Discord.js version 12 video. I'm going to show you guys how to kick members with your bot using a command. So if you saw the last video on how to make a simple ban command, it's the same exact thing. We're just kicking people. So we're going to go ahead and add another else if case is valid command. I'm going to check to see if the command is kick user. And we're just honestly going to copy and paste this first part. I'm only going to copy and paste this first part because I don't like copy and pasting everything and just like saying everything. I'd rather just write everything out and show you guys, okay? But what I'm doing here is I'm just going to check to see if the person that's trying to use the command, I'm trying to see if they don't have the kick members permission. So if they don't, then we're going to send this message. Now, I actually have an issue on my server right now. I literally was spending some time realizing it. But yeah, my everyone role has these permissions, and I mean it's fine because this is a test server, but you want to make sure that your server itself, like if you're running a server full of like 500 people, you want to make sure that everyone does not have the kick member role. That's actually really bad. Okay, so I disabled it. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my say command to have the bot send the message, so I can have the bot try to test out this command because I don't have another account to use right now. But I suggest you guys to have your friends or you create another account to test your bot thoroughly. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to try to issue the kick user command. You can see the bot does not have any permissions. It shouldn't have any. So if I do say kick user 1234, okay, the bot is going to say kick user. It's going to say you don't have permission to use that command. Perfect. Okay, cool. Okay, so we know that this works, and let's just give the bot the moderator role. Let's try this again, and notice how when we say that, it's not going to send this message out. You don't have permission to use that command message. Great. So we're going to just honestly go through we're going to copy the same logic. So I'm going to go through it with you guys though. So if they don't have permissions, okay, so what we're going to do, if they don't have permissions, we still need to get the member ID. Okay, we're doing the same thing that we did in the last video. We're going to get the ID. Okay, so to get the ID, we're going to say let member ID equal. So we're going to reference the content property, which is a string. It's the actual message that the user sent, right? So for example, we're getting this string question mark kick user 12345. Okay, I want to get the ID, the parameter that's part of this or the argument of the command. Okay, so the argument is going to be the user ID. Okay, obviously it's not going to be 1235, but you guys get the idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the same function that we used in the last video. We're going to say dot substring, and instead of just passing in a hard-coded number, right, what we're going to do is we're going to pass in message.content.index of. Okay, so basically what this function does is it's going to go through the string, because remember, message.content is a string. It's going to go through the string. It's going to return the position of the first occurrence of a substring. In this case, the substring that we're trying to get the first occurrence of is a space. Okay, so what it's going to do is it's going to go through the entire string starting from the beginning. It's going to say, hey, let's find the first occurrence of the substring, of a substring. In this case, our substring is a space. We found it over here. It's at position. What position this is at? Let me check. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's gonna return 9. Okay, but we need to start from position 10 because we want to get everything starting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're gonna add 1 to it. Okay, so remember, index of is going to return 9. We're gonna add 1. That's gonna give us 10. Okay, obviously I could have just passed in the number 10 and that would have worked, but you want to always avoid passing in hard-coded values, hard-coded literal values. Okay, you want to avoid that as much as possible. Okay, so just to show you guys that this actually works, like always, I'm going to always log my code. Basically, I have this habit of always testing my code as I'm writing it, okay, because I want to show you guys that this actually works, okay. But of course, you guys should also learn how to write test cases, but we're not going to get into that video. We're not going to get into that right now. But see, and you can see we have the ID. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do next is I'm just going to honestly do the same thing that I did in the last video. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to just kick the member without having to get their member object. Okay, now obviously in the last video I showed you guys 2 ways to ban members. If you guys want to know how to do the same thing but instead kick members, just watch the last video, and I explained everything thoroughly, so it should make perfect sense. But to kick members, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and first we're going to do try and catch, because remember, when we kick a member, an error might be thrown. For example, our bot might not have permissions, or the user might not be found. Okay, so we're going to say try catch. So we're going to try to kick the member, and if an error is thrown, we're going to catch that error. Okay, you're going to hear me saying this a lot. You're going to see me using this all the time, so you'll get used to it. So we're going to say let kicked member equal await. So we're going to call the kick function that's part of the guild member manager property, the object. So we're going to say message.guild members, the same thing that we did in the last video, but instead of ban, we're going to say kick. Or wait a minute. Hold on. That's weird. Oh, wait a minute. I actually thought that you can actually kick the member directly, or kick the user. Kick, yeah. Okay, well, the guild member has that, but the guild object should have that. I mean, if it doesn't, that's kind of weird. I would be quite concerned on why it doesn't have it. Well, let me double check this before I jump into conclusions. Okay, so a prune. Oh, I guess it's prune. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, no, this is not it. This prunes. Okay, this is not. This is something different. Okay, wait a minute. Guild member. Okay, so why? So we can ban them from the guild directly, but we can't kick them from the guild. I'm kind of confused, and I'll have to ask. I'm gonna ask on the Discord. I'm gonna ask the Discord devs later why the kick function doesn't exist on the manager. That's a little bit weird. I'm not sure why, if I'm being honest, but that changes our entire it changes everything, actually. Okay, I mean, maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Let me look through the logs. I did not honestly expect this, to be honest, so I do apologize, but bear with me just 1 second. Okay, so we can't kick using user manager either. Okay, and obviously the guild object should not have the user's property, obviously, but I don't think there's a user manager, or there is. Okay, but it doesn't have the kick property. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna use the other method. So we can't do this. We can't kick members using the same method that we did in the last video for banning members. So we're going to have to actually get the user by their ID. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say, let's do this. Let's say, let member equal. We're going to go and say message.guild.members.cache. And we're going to go ahead and pass in the ID. Okay. And we're going to go and say if member. So if the member actually, oh wait, I'm sorry, it's not. It's cache.get member ID. I apologize. So if the member actually exists, we're going to put the try catch in here, and we're going to go and say await member.kick, and you can pass in reason if you want to. You don't have to, but yeah. Okay. So member.kick, and then if any errors happen, we're going to catch that. Okay, and we're going to go and say console.log. A member was kicked. Okay, so let's go over here, and we're going to try to kick Ticketmaster. So first, let's do kick user. First, let's pass in an invalid ID. You're going to see that, nothing happened. Oh, that's because, okay, because the member was not found. Okay, but if I user Ticketmaster should be gone. Kick user Ticketmaster was kicked. A member was kicked, just like that. And it's that simple. And obviously, if the bot didn't have permissions, it's going to throw an error. Let's try that again. So let's do kick user. Let's try to kick PyBot, and you're going to see that an error is going to be thrown. Okay, and that error is being caught inside this catch statement. Okay, So yeah, I do apologize for spending like 3 minutes just out of nowhere trying to figure out what was going on, but hopefully that didn't disturb you guys too much. I just honestly assumed that and I think it was fair to assume that, but I'm gonna obviously ask the Discord devs and see why the kick function is not part of the guild member manager. But anyways, so thank you guys for watching this video, and if you guys have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments below. If you guys need any help with developing your Discord bots, feel free to join my Discord server. Link is going to be down below. And if you guys need to brush up your skills on JavaScript, I have a playlist down below that I made, spent a lot of time on it. Definitely check that out. It'll definitely enhance your skills with JavaScript, okay? So I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.